Maverick 100.9. It's Corliss, and always happy to catch up with my friend and Aggie land artist, Hayden Haddock. Howdy.
Hey, how are you doing?
Wonderful. It is so good to see you. I haven't seen you since the TCMAs.
Yeah, I know it's been a while. I feel like we say that every time we talk to each other.
We do, but we were so used to like hanging out a lot, and then life just kind of got in our way. And like now seeing each other is like a special occasion each time.
I know. It just makes it that much more special, right?
It does. And I believe this Saturday will be super exciting as you get to kick off the Starlight Music Series 2023. Are you stoked about that?
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to it, and we have been looking forward to it for a while, ever since we got word of the show that we were going to do it. Obviously, being an A&M graduate and living here for I guess the past 5 years or so, it's actually something. Obviously, I've heard of it, but I've actually never gone myself. But I've heard it's a blast, and so
no way.
I've got a bunch of people coming in from out of town, and a lot of people that we know in town that are coming, and especially everybody loves that it's free and BYOB, so that's always a plus. So it should be a good time.
We learned about it right after moving here, and the first one I ever went to was Bree Bagwell, and I'm like,
oh, yeah.
You mean I just pack up a cooler full of beer and go to a Bree Bagwell show? Are you kidding me? Like I couldn't believe it, but yes, that's really a thing. No glass.
Yeah, it could be dangerous. Yeah,
like
I know. It could
no
be dangerous
glass
if you let it.
Well, that's not the only thing you're bringing to us, though. We'll be back to talk more about the Starlight Music Series, of course, but you're also coming out with some new music, and I gotta tell you, because you're a friend and I can say this to you, how ballsy are you to do my favorite Dwight Yoakam song? Do you know how much I love and worship Dwight Yoakam?
I did not, but I know that now. So we'll try to do it justice on Saturday. But yeah, no, me and
no
my producer,
pressure.
Me and Trent Willman, we had gotten in the studio a while back to do vocals and cut some new songs, and we hadn't even planned on doing that. And I talked to him for a while about and you know how much I love '90s country, and any of my fans or people that follow know that I'm a huge '90s fan.
Yeah.
And so I'd always thought it'd be cool to recut some old '90s song, and I didn't know which one. I had some ideas, and at the time when we went to the studio, I was just on a huge Dwight Yoakam kick for some reason. Always been a fan, but at that point in time, I was like, that's all I was listening to. And of course, "Fast as You" is one of my favorites, obviously for good reason. Big hit for a reason. And so, anyways, I asked Trent about it. I was like, man, what would you think about taking "Fast as You" and kind of make it our own, obviously keep the foundation of the song, because obviously it's great for a reason. So we didn't want to stray too far away from what, the roots of the song were. But I think we did a decent job of taking it and kind of putting our own little twist on it and adding some fiddle and whatnot, and kind of make it our own. And we've been playing it in the live set for a while now. And it always seems to get a good reaction. So I'm glad we finally got to release it.
I am too. No, I'm a cheater. I did listen. You did do it justice. It's Corliss approved. Just had to make you sweat for a minute. Just making you sweat. But everybody, we've got it for the first time now on Maverick 100.9. Hayden Haddock and "Fast as You." Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single for you in podcast form, but you can now find it anywhere that you stream and download music. And today's interview continues now. "Fast as You." You already know the song, but that was Aggie land artist Hayden Haddock on Maverick 100.9. We've got Hayden here. Hayden, I've got a fun fact for you.
All right.
Did you know that, I'm from Kansas. I know you knew that. But on top of my DJing abilities, I used to be a line dance instructor in Kansas.
Oh.
And teaching people the line dance to "Fast as You" was my favorite line dance.
Hey, I could see that. Yeah, that could be a good time. I'm probably teaching any type of line dance is probably pretty fun. I can't do any type of line dance, but
it was very fun. And I know some people poke fun at line dancing. I just want them to know I lost 100 pounds doing that. 100.
Jeez.
Like,
Well, who would have? I would have never thought it was such a good workout.
just
That's a fun fact in itself, right there.
right? Like, take that into consideration. I lost 100 pounds during my time as a line dance instructor. So take that as you will. But I love this song. And I love even more that we get to see you this Saturday night at Wolfpen Creek Amphitheater. Now, the Starlight Music Series, of course, you can get more information on the concert calendar at Maverick 100.9. I want you to do that because there are some rules. But the most important rule is that it's free. Just bring a lawn chair and get ready for some country music. And you said yourself you've never been able to even attend it.
Yeah, no, all these years I've lived here, again, like I said, I've heard about it, heard a lot about it, and heard it's a great time. And obviously I've been to Wolfpen Creek Amphitheater numerous times, so that's another reason we're really looking forward to, playing the show out there. As I've seen a lot of guys that I look up to play on that stage, so obviously that'll be a cool thing in itself to be able to play out there. But yeah, it'll be a good time. Like you said, come out and hear some country music. And obviously we'll be playing the new single Fast As You, and we'll also be playing a bunch of other new stuff, some unreleased songs, and see what y'all think about them. We've got a whole bunch of new music on the way that we're looking forward to getting out to you guys. So can only hear it at the live show as of right now. So Saturday night.
Absolutely, which I knew you've been working on all of it. So I know I'm ready to hear it because you've been working your little booty off. And you did graduate. Am I correct?
I did, yes, finally. I was a little late, Corliss, but it's
I know
okay.
you were.
We're
I know
done.
you
We
were.
got the paper now. So.
But it is a done deal now. Congratulations, Hayden.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I think my family was probably happier than I was when I graduated. They were ready for me to be done and off the payroll. So
I've had a talk or two with your dad over the years, but
I had to milk it as long as I could. You know what I mean?
I know. But you worked so hard. And I know that wasn't an easy thing for you to juggle everything that you had in your basket. So I think it is very, very notable that we should tell you how much we're proud of you. All of us here at Maverick, obviously.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You are so welcome. And, I guess the next question is, does that mean you're leaving us, or are you going to stay in Aggie land for a little bit, or do you know yet?
Yeah, no, our plan is actually to move up to Nashville for about a year or two. Trent, again, my whole team's pretty much up there. And so Trent, me and him had kind of a heart-to-heart conversation, and just kind of boiled down to, obviously I could do what I want, but he wants me to come up there and be a little bit closer to him so we can just kind of get the ball rolling even more and faster and be up there with everybody and meet people, shake hands, and kind of be in that scene just a little bit. I know some people would, advise against that, and I understand the pros and cons of everything, but that right now is, I think, what we're going to do. And again, we probably won't stay there forever because, my heart's true to Texas. Born and raised here. Well, I'll always be here. So, but yeah, we're just going to go up there, and at this point, I think I'm young enough in my career that it doesn't hurt to go see what could happen. So.
Not at all. And I tell people that all the time. Like, you are young, and this is your time, and you can always go home. You can always come home.
Yeah.
Whether
exactly
home is the Houston area or if it's Aggie land, like, no matter what, you're still going to be around. You're still going to be here all the time. And I know you better than probably a majority of the people listening. And I know that you are not one to stray away from Texas at all.
Yeah, no, not at all. And yeah, again, it's just one of those things. I don't want to not do it, and then later down in my life, regret not giving it a try. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So, and you're probably the first one to hear that.
Oh, hey, Corliss, always getting the news. I get the truth out of you, man.
Exactly. That's it.
Well, we are happy for all of your adventures, but more importantly, we're stoked to see you this Saturday night, Starlight Music Series at Wolfpen Creek Amphitheater. Come early. We've got some incredible openers, and stay, of course, for Hayden Haddock. Get details at maverickradio.com. And Hayden, so great to have you as always.
Thank you so much for having me back on. I appreciate it. And we'll see y'all Saturday night.